The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere continues to accelerate, increasing by a record amount last year. Trees, plants, and tiny plankton in the ocean all convert CO2 into the oxygen we breathe.
The scientists say they're not able to keep up with all the ongoing pollution from 150 years of burning coal, oil, and gas. Today, we're taking a look at some of our planet's natural defenders against fossil fuel pollution.
National Climate Reporter Chase Cain traveled to Antarctica to show us how whales and their microscopic neighbors help maintain a critical balance.
I could try to describe what it's like to be surrounded by humpback whales in Antarctica or hearing their underwater calls. But my face says it all. But this is not a whale watching cruise. These scientists from the California Ocean Alliance are here to study mammals which have been on Earth millions of years before humans with a very important job.
Whales are almost like our ocean engineers. What the whales do is they actually excrete, as we all do, as all animals do. Whales defecate at the surface of the ocean with these essential nutrients that phytoplankton need to photosynthesize. All of this is relevant in terms of carbon sequestration and mitigating climate change.
NOAA research shows ocean phytoplankton pull as much carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere as 4 Amazon rainforests, largely thanks to whales. Despite that, global CO2 levels continue soaring because of pollution from coal, oil, and gas. So what happens when that becomes too much? Well, that's part of this research. Chloe and Lauren use their drone to measure the whale's overall health before it dives for food.
They're on their way to identify another whale. Because they have approval and permits to conduct this kind of research with whales in Antarctica, they can get much closer. But we have to stay back and keep our distance, especially when they're collecting a biopsy from the whales.
Their crossbow is specially designed to collect a small biopsy with minimal impact.
So this part goes into the whale, and this part stops it and allows the dart to float, and I just grab it out of the water. So the black part is the skin and the pink part is the blubber.
Back on board the ship, they analyze the biopsies to understand the full weight of climate change on whales' health. Everything from rapidly melting sea ice to dwindling populations of krill, their food.
Basically, if the planet continues to warm and we get less sea ice, krill abundance is going to drop, going to affect their ability to support ecosystems in other parts of the world because of how much they migrate.
NOAA research shows it would take an average tree more than 1,500 years to sequester the amount of carbon dioxide a whale can in a single year. And even after their long lives, whales' benefit to our planet continues for centuries.
Most whales will die at sea. Their bodies will sink to the bottom of the ocean. We refer to that as a whale fall. And so that is huge amounts of carbon that is then sequestered to the deep ocean, and it becomes almost an oasis for life on the seafloor.
It is all very interconnected. I just know it behooves us to make the oceans a more hospitable place for whales because of all that they do.
In Antarctica, I'm National Climate Reporter Chase Cain.